The mind cannot be separated from the entire organism. We tend to think that the mind is in the brain, in the head, but the fact is that the environment also includes the rest of the organism, includes the fact that the brain is intimately connected to all of the muscles, the skeletal system, the guts and the immune system, the hormonal balances, and so on and so on. It makes the whole thing into an extremely tight unity.
Incongruity is the idea that the body could be doing two things at once, which may not actually work together. And this is quite critical both in reading lie detection and that sort of thing, but also in some of the questions I think that Anna's raising about consciousness. So there isn't just one thing going on in the brain. The brain is phenomenally complex, and it seems to be running multiple programs at the same time. And what sort of comes out of people's mouths may be the decision based on a variety of almost complex battle inside of you to put one thing out amongst all of these different things.
A philosopher called Frank Jackson wrote a paper called Epiphenomenal Qualia, that's a happy title, which has been kind of given an even snappier title of the knowledge argument. He kind of investigates the role of the physical and non-physical in conscious experience, and what he describes is a brilliant neuroscientist called Mary. I like the fact she gets a name. From an early age, parents a bit mean, they didn't let her out of her lab, and she lives in a black and white world, so she's been in her lab studying through this black and white world. He describes it as like looking at the world through a black and white TV screen. But she is a brilliant neuroscientist, and she's learned everything you can possibly know about colour through the methodologies of the physical sciences. She really likes studying red, and she's been studying this. She knows everything. She knows the frequencies, anything you can find out through the methodologies of the physical sciences. Then one day, very exciting day for Mary, she gets allowed out of the lab and she sees for the first time the colour red. And the question that Jackson poses is, does she learn anything new about the colour red through the experience of seeing it? And Varela, in his book The Embodied Mind, which talks about this, and in this he compares, he basically says that he sees this is how a robot kind of experiences this world in a mindful way. So he said the point of mindfulness or awareness is not to disengage the mind from the phenomenal world, it's to enable the mind to be fully present in the world. The goal is not to avoid action, but to be fully present in one's actions, so that one's behaviour becomes progressively more responsive and aware. Performance art, emergence, can relate to a kind of socially engaged kind of generative system. So, where a space is created for interactions that can produce unexpected or complex outcomes.
The work we do is actually philosophy of mind, where we're trying to get the relationship between intentional behaviour, the way we behave, and the machinery that can do it. One route, the route that we have to take in our group, is evolutionary robotics, which is taking the same route that designed you and designed butterfly, or a simplistic version of this.
Emergence, probably some positive term, it's when complex systems and patterns arise out of a multiplicity of very simple interactions. I mean, just in evolving the sort of evolution of the genetic algorithm that Imran described earlier, it's really quite straightforward. You get this thing, you kill off some, you put them together, and so on. But you can produce extremely complex and